Hello everybody, I'm Dominodyl. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. This is episode 194. We're going for the 4 streak. What's it gonna give us? Please be good. Holy Mantle again? No. Oh, but we did get Box of Friends again. Okay, this looks like a great start. Dead Sea Scrolls? No, I'm not interested in that. We got an above average tier rate, and appears to be an above average damage stat, an above average speed stat. Let's see, is range bad? Range is probably below average. But yeah, this is, as far as stats go, probably one of my best Eden starts of all time. It's amazing. And I'm not talking about, like, if I start with a damage upgrade, but just pure stats. This is great. That was like a 1-for-1 trade right there. Not too happy about that, really. Considering Tinted Rocks are supposed to be good. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, this run, honestly, just keeps getting better and better. We're gonna get a lot of money out of just this room alone. Oh, Bloody Penny, okay. Interesting. You know what, let's pick that up right now for... Yeah, I don't know why, really. Unless we get Dark Bum or something, that's not gonna be too huge. Considering most of our health is non-red health, which I am fine with. I think this is close to probably the best Eden starting health you can get. 1 red heart, 2 spirit hearts. I might prefer 1 red heart, or 2 red hearts to 1 spirit heart. But it's honestly close, you know. What I have now allows me easier Devil Deal on the second floor. But the other option, 2 red hearts and 1 spirit heart, slightly harder to get the deal, but allows you to get more. Now, maybe you just won't get enough to use it all anyway. But, you know, whatever. It really just depends. I did find a secret room. Is that worth half my spirit heart? Well, not considering what's inside it, no. Is that the second secret room, actually? I guess it was. It's at a weird spot. And boss fight here. Just give me, like, Monstro or something. I can't tell. Is this the second secret room? I'm just gonna blow it up. Oh, God. Orc up. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go fight the boss. We don't have anything to use with Box of Friends yet. And it's Larry Jr., so, you know, it's an easy boss fight. Really no need to worry. It might take a hit, though. To be honest, I'm bad at the Larry Jr. fight. I get too aggressive, you know, and it's exactly that. It's too hard to predict his movement. And when I say too hard, I mean it's impossible. Because he follows no discernible patterns. So if he's coming at you, he's probably just going to hit you. And if you get too close to him, there's nothing you can do about it. Which is what I do. Okay, we get a speed upgrade, which is pretty bad, considering we're actually pretty fast already. So here we go again, not getting any money from the poop. I think you can't get money from poop from a Larry Jr. fight. Or anybody else that spawns poop. Does anybody else spawn poop? I don't know. Because I said one time that you couldn't get money from poop in boss fights. I think it was on a race with Reed. And then one time I was playing and I did get money. And I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. But then I just shot like 5 poops in here with petrified poop and got nothing. So either I got very unlucky and it's confusing me even more, or I was slightly wrong. You can't get anything from poop in boss fights that spawn poop, which makes sense, or else you would just be able to farm the poop forever. I could farm Larry Jr. to get 99 cents. Now, personally, I think if you had the will to do that, knock yourself out, because I'm never going to do that. But I can see why, you know, they would say, no, you can't just farm that. Makes sense. I think that's how it works. And second, oh, fruitcake. No. Fruitcake, I hate. Honestly, I would rate it as one of my least favorite items in the game. It is the most painful thing in the world. It takes good runs and destroys them. Like all bad items. So yes, I consider fruitcake a bad item. A very, very bad item. This scares me. Range up. Sure. Pills have been good so far, which means I'm probably not going to take many more pills because, you know, as we get more and more unidentified pills, technically the chance of them being bad goes up. because we're taking good pills out of the rotation. And I don't want a bad trip, especially right now. A bad trip or a health down would be horrible. Can this guy please calm down? Just, oh my god. Spawn the thing. Spawn the sack. Disgusting. There we go. Give me someone easy. Who did I fight last? Oh yeah, Larry Jr. of course. Monstro. Give me Monstro. It's probably going to be Monstro. It's Monstro. Beautiful. Okay. Just give me a Devil Deal that only has one item and make it Abaddon. And then I'll be pretty happy. I got Abaddon last run. I got everything last run though, so that was a good run. I had a good time. This is already shaping up to be a good run. Certainly not up to the levels of last run where we started with Holy Mantle, basically guaranteeing our success. I don't think we took a single bit of damage last run. It's possible though. Okay. Give me damage and then okay, this is not damage. What are you gonna give me? Cancer. You know what? That is, in a weird way, it is damage. And then in here, oh, we did get a health upgrade, and of course I'm gonna take both of these. Okay, wow. Good Devil Deal, good boss fight, and boss item. Everything's going good. I'll check this out for a Spirit Heart, mostly. Blank card is tempting. What is this? To a Spades. Oh. I'd like to get another key before I use that, and then I don't know. Even then, it's kind of a waste. You know, using it with 2 keys to get 4 isn't that great. But it's better than nothing. Oh, make up your mind. Okay, we get a bomb. Anything I can do with that bomb that makes sense? I don't really think so. Secret room. There are so many places it can be. Do you see this floor right now? Above the shop, under the shop, above the item room. Okay, it can't be under me. Let's just check all the sides. It can be there. Make sure it can be everywhere. So it can be above the item room. It can be above the shop. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. And it can be under the shop. So there's 3 places it can be. And I have 2 bombs. No, wait. Yeah, 3 places it can be. Let's just look for the second secret room. Hold on. Right here, maybe? Please. Oh, man. Okay, I don't exactly know where it's going to be, so I'm not going to waste my last bomb. Go to the shop real quick, see what I can do. I don't think I'm really going to be able to do much of anything. Temperance to a Spades. Let's bomb this guy. And get nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's a massive disappointment. You know what? I don't care about Temperance. Hold 2 of Spades. On second thought, I should have used Temperance and blown it up as well as the nickel guy. Whatever. So, right now we got some great items. We got Cancer, which is not actually an item. And now that I think about it, we don't really have that many great items. Ooh, Pandora's Box. Does what on this floor? Caves 1. I think it gives us an item. You know what? I'm going to use it because I feel ashamed, but I don't know what it does, so what's the point? It does give us an item, a boss item. And although it was a bad boss item, it is out of the pool now. So we're going to take back our box of friends. I like Pinky Eye. I think it's a pretty decent trinket, but it is nothing compared to Cancer. Why am I using Sack so much, despite the fact that I have good damage? Who knows? I am just a horrible person. You know, I just can't resist Sack. I mean, I'm doing great damage for the Caves of 1. Good starting damage plus Ceremonial Robes means we're really destroying these enemies, really. But Sack just double destroys them, you know? It obliterates them. And how can I resist that? Okay, don't be too stupid with it. Using it in the first place is already pretty stupid, on this run at least. Don't be too stupid about it. Before I use my next key, I'll just use 2 of Spades. But, you know, I should try and wait to use my next key as long as possible. Okay, now we're up to 3. If we could just get 1 more before we need to use 1, we'll be up to 7 keys after we use it. And that's quite a lot of keys. And I'll be pretty happy with my whole 2 of Spades play. Thought I would be able to get a cool secret room there with bouncing the bomb. But I think it was close enough to get it if it were there. So I don't think it's there. Oh no, they're starting to turn sideways now. I'm scared. Yeah, I like this damage. This is another easy run, so we're going to go up to probably the 4th streak here. So back to 1/3 of our original streak. Oh! Oh! No! Oh no. Sack-tag. Sack-tag. Okay, thank you, Sack-tag. This guy's purple. No, he's blue. No! My god, I got caught on the lip. I hate lips. I absolutely hate them. At least he gave me a rune. Let's just use 2 of spades. Awaz. Okay, I'm scared. Amnesia. Not the worst thing ever. Ooh. 2 decent items, but if they're going to give me the opportunity, I'm going to reroll them. I'm going to get a lot of items here. So let's go hard, you know? Let's go for something great. Let's keep going. Those are 2 pretty good items as well. Oh, these are some good items. I think I'm going to go body. Look at that Devil Deal spending power. Beautiful. I really did see like 6 great items in there. Some of them were a bit lower tier than others. I'd say Prayer Card was probably the worst one I saw. If Prayer Card is the worst thing you see in an item room out of 6, that's a good item room. And that's exactly what it was. It was a great item room. Maybe I could have gone further and gotten something even better than the body. And admittedly, it doesn't take much to get better than the body. I mean, the body's a good item, but there's plenty of items I'd rather take over it that might statistically be worse. But it's like, hey. Okay, bad idea. Bad idea. Never use Sack-tag on this idiot. Never even attempt it. Luckily, we got good enough damage to take him out relatively easy. No damage. Devil Deal? No, but a damage upgrade. First syringe? Yeah, I think our first syringe. And because we have amnesia, I'm just going to leave. Because I'm lost. And we only have 2 cents, so it's like, what else are we going to do? Hopefully we can get some delicious Devil Deals with all this newfound health, like we did last run. You know, Abaddon. I don't even know. Other delicious stuff like that. What did we get last run? I don't remember them all. I just remember them all being very good. Oh my god, I got caught on the lip! It's one of these lip runs. It's just, you get caught on every lip. You idiot. This enemy. This enemy! I can barely hit. Please, please. Thank you. I hate lips. Oh, okay, that was just really stupid. I honestly thought Sack-tag would block that, but it didn't. So I accept that. Let's use Awaz, hope for a crawl space. No. I don't really want to go to the curse room. Because I'm going to lose my black card. What a waste of a black card. Oh, he didn't get hit? Ah, what is that? Almost got hit because I was caught in the lip of the door. That doesn't happen very often. You don't even really realize that the doors have lips until you get stuck in one. I hate lip episodes. Just, you know, you usually don't have to talk about the lips until the episodes that it's always hitting. Okay, there's our Spirit Heart. Basically allows me to mentally be happy with going to the curse room, and I'll moon out. Oh, GB Bug. Okay. Yeah. Is there any way I can get a nickel guy? I don't think so. Let's just go. GB Bug is pretty bad. And remember that there's 2 nickel guys in there, because that's a possible 10 cents for 1 bomb. Or I guess 1 bomb for 10 cents. Which is pretty great. So I'd like to do that if given the opportunity. GB Bug lighting someone on fire already. I hate these guys. I've gotten pretty good at those rooms, though. Maybe sometimes it's just dumb luck, but I'd like to think I got a lot better. And of course, I have gotten a lot better at the game, considering I have beat the game. Okay. I'd like some form of flying. I don't know why. This run just seems like an abnormally high amount of moments where I think, hey, I wish I were flying right now. which of course every run has. Not abnormally high, but just regular levels. Okay, Gertie. Yeah, that was like the stupidest thing I've ever done. And then I did probably the second stupidest thing ever by walking into him. It was worth it, probably. Take a Spirit Heart to make that end fast. We get another Black Heart. And Krampus. Disgusting. Okay, I really wish we hadn't gotten Krampus. No real reason other than just annoyance. But he did give us Lump of Coal, so that's good. I hate how our tiers get smaller, though. It really bugs me. And I guess we're going back to the item room. What time is it? 14. Oh my god. Well, it's not as bad as I initially thought. We're a bit behind Boss Rush schedule, I think. But I don't really mind to miss Boss Rush this episode. I don't know. This run I don't think is good enough to do Boss Rush. We don't have a teleport card, so it's like, let's not stress out about it too much. Because I don't think it would really benefit us that much to make it anyway. Can I please have at least one follower? Because Box of Friends is doing nothing. And even though it won't do much, if we just get one guy, like, I don't know. If we get something stupid like Abel and we double him, it won't do much. Okay, here we go. Here's actually a follower. It's really bad, to the point where I don't even think I'm going to double. I was looking more for, like, I don't know, really anybody that does good damage. Mongo Baby, maybe. Oh, GB Bug gets doubled. Oh, and Sackdag, right? So we're just going to be a spinning death thing. We're going to have 2 Sackdags. We can't just run into enemies yet. I mean, I don't think it's that good. But basically, we don't have to wait for it to loop around us. As long as an enemy is close, they're basically going to be hit. Of course, we can't use it every room, but, you know, if we deem a room hard enough, just use Box of Friends and we'll get double the death from Sackdag. I'd kind of like to try to make Boss Rush, which is a reason I don't want to do that Mob Trap room. I don't want to go out of my way to make it, but I also don't want to go out of my way to not make Boss Rush. And I think doing that room would certainly be going out of my way not to. Oh my god, I got hit by those guys' creep. That hasn't happened in a very long time. That was really stupid. Also, 2 Tinder Rocks this run. Both have given me 1 bomb and 1 Troll Bomb. It's really bad. I'm disappointed. I feel like we had a 3rd one now that I'm thinking about it, but either way, it's not good. Ooh, more bombs. Okay, delicious. Bombs have been kind of a weird thing this run. For whatever reason, they just haven't been showing up very much. Isaac's Fork, I don't care. Technology. Yeah, let's go for it. Haven't had technology in a little bit. Can't really do anything in there. I might be back if I get another cent and I can check out that card. You know, I'm fine with technology, but I do think that technology, the real problem with technology is the hitbox. It's just so bad. So you really have to get better damage to make up for the lack of tiers. So if I can't get better damage soon, not that it's going to be a real problem, just more of an annoyance. Kind of like I wish I hadn't taken it. Okay, let's try one of these. Okay, let's try 2, because I'm greedy. Okay, let's try 3. Okay, we did get 1. Basically, my point there was I want 1. And then we got, I mean, I didn't even think about it, but a second secret room with a black heart. Didn't even know that it would be there. I had no idea. Did not expect that. So, you know, 3 bombs for a Spirit Heart and a Black Heart. Honestly, I'd say that's worth it. Even though they were my last 3 bombs. You know, your last 3 bombs are certainly more valuable than just any 3 bombs. But I'd say it's worth it. And I'm liking technology so far. No, this room. This room is pain. I've been in this room like once before. It's just the worst thing. Especially when I can't curve my shots. Ugh. Steps 1, right? Yeah, let's go. Okay, double Sackdag. Get up in here. Doesn't cover nearly as much of me as I expected it to, even though I think I've had it before. I guess just, you know, things get better in your memory than they actually were. Here we go. Finally a use for Box of Friends. And I will easily take this. I'm kind of just trying to get rid of red hearts at this point. And let's go. Boss rush is not super likely to happen. Oh, I did get 5 cents, didn't I? Yeah, I never went back to the shop. That's fine. Emperor, as far as I'm concerned, should not be used to make boss rush. It could be used to get out of boss rush, though. But don't use it just to get there in time, because then I have no way out. It's weird. I haven't really been rushing to get to boss rush, as far as cards are concerned, like, in a long time. Usually when I find an Emperor card, never does it occur to me like, hey, I could use that. Interesting. I never think I could use that to get to boss rush. My first instinct is I could use that to get out of boss rush. Maybe I've just gotten lazier. Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe just slightly bored of boss rush to the point where my first instinct is never to do boss rush, but to leave it. Which, you know, makes sense when you've done it. However many times I've done it, I don't even know. The problem with the Emperor card is it doesn't get us back into the floor. It only gets us out of boss rush. So, if I leave anything on the floor... Okay, I'm going to make boss rush, so I gotta assess the situation really quick. Do I want to do boss rush? I might even do boss rush. Like, actually go through with it. Okay, didn't get in there with Sack Dag for some reason. I'm an idiot. I think I'm going to do boss rush. As long as I make it. This is going slightly slower than expected. Okay. Grab this. Run in here. Let's buy contract from below. We got time. Let's buy Sister Maggie. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. No. Okay, really quick. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. As long as we stay in this room, it'll stay. I think. Okay, we're gonna buy, and when I say buy, I mean get, Ludo. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the stupid boss rush because I want another item. And I think we're powerful enough to do it reasonably. Now, I gotta make up my mind. Do I want to use technology or do I want to use double Sack Dag? And soon to be triple Sack Dag, and soon to be quad Sack Dag. Or, you know, Little Brim. I think certainly Little Brim has the potential to be just as good as my technology. Considering my Little Brims are going to get stronger throughout boss rush, whereas my technology laser is not. That's some bad damage on the laser. I think Little Brim might even be strong. This is a weird kind of thing we got going on here. I think I'm going to stick with the technology ring for now. Even though this isn't super fast, it's definitely pretty fast for boss rush standards. It's like, it's not going to take so long that I consider it to be a nuisance. Although I might feel like that halfway through. For now, I feel pretty okay with how long this is going to take. I really wish that Box of Friends would be doubling my shots. Doesn't make any sense, I just want it. Because, do you know how many shots I would have right now? I would have 4 shots. That's a lot of shots. I mean, 4 Little Brims is still actually pretty cool. 5 Little Brims. Oh, crap. Look at the Sack Dags. That is just beautiful. I absolutely love that. We just have basically a carpet bomb of lasers. Don't forget Sister Maggie. Oh, Mega Maw. I feel so bad for you guys. Honestly, not doing even that much damage. The Sack Dags are just a ring now at this point. Got another one. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of Little Brims. This is amazing. And the amount of Sack Dags I have, just run in there, just absolutely destroy. I really would like to be using Sack Dag against any enemy that it makes sense. Just because it looks so cool. Like this, definitely it makes sense. Like, look how fast I was able to kill him. And now, are you guys ready for the carpet bomb? Yeah! Oh, when the Haunt comes over here. He died to my laser. I didn't want that. Oh, man. I just killed the horse part of the Headless Horseman in 2 barrages of my carpet bomb. Okay. We got the bloat coming over here. And he's gonna die pretty quickly. Yeah, 2 shots as well for him. He was already slightly low. I'm not gonna double anymore. It's not. It's pointless at this point. Pointless at this point. Real smart. I basically can't be hit by projectiles. I mean, look at this ring around me. I have no idea how close we are to being done. Oh, creep can still hit me, though. I knew that. I'm just remarking that I got hit. I don't want to look stupid. Sister Maggie actually shooting an impressive amount of shots. It's hilarious. Basically, the only reason I picked Sister Maggie up was to see how many I could get during boss rush. And it's a lot. You get Infamy, which is pretty good. I'm going to miss that room. So Ludo is kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think maybe the Lost Contact was the smartest choice in boss rush, whereas Ludo is like, it's Ludo. How can you turn down Ludo? Especially with technology, right? But, you know, maybe I could have turned it down by just not taking it, is the answer to that question. And I might have wanted to do that. No bombs. Really? So, I don't know. This run should be easy. Ludo actually makes technology, I think, maybe a little bit worse. Wow, I made the worst dodge of all time, and Infamy saved me. That's why I went through with boss rush. That's a lie. Most of the reason was just for the fun. Because did you see that boss rush? Oh, it was beautiful. That was probably my second favorite boss rush that I've done, ever. I can't even recall what the first one was. I remember it was really good, obviously, but I don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was with Lilith, but I don't remember what I had that made it so cool. Maybe it was just a bunch of incubi. I guess if it was Lilith, that would make sense. I just walked into a tentacle. I disgust myself. See, this is what happens with Ludo. My brain, despite, you know, me playing this game for hundreds of hours, my brain can't handle two things, you know, to concentrate on. So, usually you just shoot the direction that you're pressing the button. But now it's a bit different. Because you gotta actually move it independently of where you're walking. And that's just a bit too much for my brain sometimes. So what time is it right now? I have no idea. We did boss rush and it's still only 25. Yeah. Okay, basically that reaffirms to me. I kind of expected going in that it wouldn't be that long of a boss rush, which is basically the only reason I went through with it. Because I hate long boss rushes. I don't even know why I decided to do that. I don't have a single guppy item. That was a pretty impressive death there. I killed all of, oh no, don't tell me I don't know his name. Only thing coming to my mind right now is Gemini. But, obviously I know his name. And then, of course, Teratoma comes to mind. His alternate boss. Oh, no. A G is really sticking with me. I'm not sure why. I feel like an absolute idiot. But then again, this is exactly what I'd expect from myself. The one that can't remember anything. What is his name? I fought him like 100 times at least. It's not coming to me. I'm disappointed in myself. The only thing that's coming to mind is Teratoma. And, Gemini. I don't know. I'll be devoting like 10% of my brain power to that for the rest of the run. And then I'll try and report back at the end if I figured it out. Because I feel stupid. That's like first grade Isaac knowledge, you know? Like, I fought that guy well before I was even recording this. Well before I even started doing my Rebirth vids, which are absolute trash, by the way. So, I don't know. I should really know that. Admittedly, I haven't fought him in so long. Like, do you guys even realize how long? At least not in a boss fight where it would say his name. Oh, man. What is it? Gemini is all that's coming to my head right now. I have no idea. It's probably like the extreme hunger that I'm dealing with right now that is preventing me of thinking of a fictional boss's name. You know, my body is focusing on survival, not playtime right now. Here he is again, just taunting me. I feel like it starts with a G, because Gemini won't leave my head. but it's just not happening. It's not coming to me. I have done that twice now, that exact same thing, and it's really inconceivable how I decide that that's a smart play. Just walk into it. Yeah, good job. Yo, my laser can't hit her with the top or bottom. Oh no. Okay, that was impossible to dodge. No devil deal. Disgusting. Well, looks like I'm not getting into permanent polar invincibility. It's two floors in a row without a devil deal. It's just bad luck. And it sucks, because missing devil deals is the worst. Really, Ludo? You weren't hitting him that entire time? So you know how I was complaining about that hitbox earlier? Yeah, it's even worse with Ludo. Plus, the damage is actually kind of subpar. I mean, you look at the health drain on this guy, it's not great. It got the job done, but it took quite a while. Now, I should be getting in there with Sakdak. Somebody like this, I can't because of the creep. And most enemies I can't because I don't trust myself. And my health isn't super high right now, so I don't want to be taking stupid damage. At least not, you know, at least not at a semi-fast or frequent, oh my god, I said it again. Frequent, wait, oh my god. Guys, this is the end of my grammar. Frequent, that's how you say it. Here he is again, this stupid idiot, just to taunt me. I'm out. I can't deal with greed, I can't deal with not knowing his name. Even though that room was like 75% done by the time I walked out, I'm done, I quit. It's gotta be a G. Honestly, I sicken myself by not knowing this. Oh, that's even worse. How do I not know a first floor boss's name? And it's... I mean, I know every single boss in the game except for him, evidently. I mean, I really do. I could name every single boss. But him, right now, it's not coming to me. So I guess I don't know every single boss. You know, if you would have asked me before today if I knew the name of every boss, I'd say, yeah, of course. What do you think I am? Somebody that has not played the game for near 300 hours? And then you'd quiz me and I'd not be able to name that guy. And of course, now I have to refer to him like I need to refer to him as that guy. And every time I say it, it just reminds me that I don't know his name. Which is really stupid. I don't even know. It sickens me. 5 rerolls the floor. I'd rather not do that. I would have preferred this next floor. If ever. I'm pretty close to death, to be entirely honest. To the point where I think rerolling a floor is getting unnecessarily close to death. Because I don't want to do this floor again. Do you? I mean, I'm just scared of death at this point. Okay. I don't even think it's worth it to use Box of Friends, considering I don't think 2 Little Brims, even with the Sister Maggies and Lil Lokis, do more damage than the Tech Ring. And I have to choose because I can't have the Tech Ring on him if I'm using the Familiars. Damage is decent. I'd like to get in there with Sakdag, but I think it's a bit too risky. My health has gotten to scary levels. I think there's a chance of death here, which is really sad. It would be all Ludo's fault, and of course it comes back to me, but it would be Ludo that made me kill myself, really. I have nobody to blame. I might have an item to blame, though. Okay, what do you got for me? Don't be horrible like the last couple times. Okay, this is actually really good. Death's Touch is good. Dead Onion, I don't know if it does anything. Isaac's Tears, well, it got me 1001%. Pinking Shears, though, is going to be the way to go here. And the Pinking Shears should destroy Blue Baby, if I can get there. We're off to a good start with this easy room. More rooms like this. Many small, weak enemies over a big enemy. Like the double cage room? Yeah, I don't want that. Double gate, don't want that either. Oh my god. But even this, these are semi-weak enemies. Even though there's 5 Ragmen. Ragman, honestly? You know what, let me just say this. there were only 2 bosses besides Hush, who I don't really count as a boss. You know, in a weird way. But there's only 2 bosses added in Afterbirth, right? I don't want to say something stupid, but okay. Let me just preface this by saying the 2 I'm talking about are Little Horn and Ragman. I think those are some of the best bosses in the game. As far as, like, uniqueness and skill required and stuff like that, you know, they really have unique stuff. So I gotta say that they did a good job with, oh my god. They did a good job with bosses on Afterbirth. Not that they didn't do a good job on everything. I love Afterbirth. But I think even a highlight of a good thing would be the bosses. I think you look at those 2 bosses and you're like, yeah, those are some good bosses. Ragman especially, he's like Haunt 2.0. He's really hard, he's first floor, and he can get you killed a lot. Especially if you're kind of a new player, he's going to be the one to watch out for, as well as Haunt. And you know, I'm fine with upping the difficulty of the game. Just like adding Holy Mantle did to the Lost... Oh, wait. Whatever. That certainly made it easier, but... Here we are at the boss fight. Oh my god, I almost got hit. Kill this guy. Now that we made it... Oh my god, I have the Emperor card. What am I doing? This should be an easy win. Okay, Body's in there. Look at that damage with Body. Body and, Technology. Ludo. Okay, we're good. Took a hit, but whatever. So, we're up to the 4 streak. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe for more videos, and check back tomorrow for the next Afterbirth video. And I'll see you then. Bye.
Jesus loves you.